Everybody, it's ZeldaKid64 here, and today we're going to be reviewing a classic Sonic fan game. That game is Sonic Robo Blast 2 for PC. We're not reviewing version 2.2 today, but we will soon. So today we're reviewing Final Demo, released in version 1.094, released in August of 2006. So let's get into the story. So there's this black comet. Eggman wants the black comet. Sonic sees what Eggman's up to, so he tries to stop Eggman. He blows up Green Flower, and now they have to save it. It blows up the island. Yes, now Sonic has to fix it and save it all. Here we are, the title screen, and it looks good, as well as the character renders. Yeah, they're outdated, but they look good. So let's go to the first zone of this demo, Green Flower. This is the first zone, and it shows, because it's not that hard, it's not that interesting, and it's not really that fun either. But it is the first zone of the game, and it is pretty good. Anyways, Act 1 isn't that great, but let's move on to a better one, 2. Now before we do that, let's talk about the special stages. These things in everything prior to version 2.1 suck. I hate them, they all are trash, and they all suck. They are all bad, and I hate them all. And they're fine enough in multiplayer, but oh my god, if you're not in multiplayer, it just sucks badly. So anyways, we did this, and it's fine enough. So let's move on. Let's actually move on to Green Flower Zone Act 2. Green Flower Zone Act 2, good god, that shit is amazing. Like, you go from Green Flower Act 1, which is a mediocre stage, and then you go to Green Flower Act 2. Like, come on, should that even be a challenge on which one is better? Of course it's Act 2. It's bigger, it's more challenging, and it actually stumped me in 2.2. Like, it actually got me it actually made me rage quit sometime. It actually made me have to rage quit my Sonic playthrough in 2.2. And, well, that's why I like it. It's such a fun level compared to for Act 1. It gets better with every version, it gets better. Because the newer the version, the better it is. At least for 2.0, or at least for SRB2, you know what I mean. But still, I love how I love the way this game looks and plays, and I love the way this version is. And that's why I love it so much. Anyways, I'm not gonna touch upon the boss because they're all just mediocre. I will talk about the final boss, but it's like the other two aren't very special. They're just this or this. Looks really interesting, doesn't it? Anyways, let's move on to the next zone because I don't want to talk about the bosses. And well, next is Techno Hill Zone. It's just Green Flower, but with, poisonous water. If you haven't played this game, you should. You should get 2.2, but if you want to play Final Demo, I'll send the link. I'll put the link to both download the newest version of the version SRB2 and a link to download the, older versions. Anyways, Techno Hill in this game is fun, and I like it. Now, that's all I have to say. Act 2 sucks. At least in the older versions, like, it gets better in 2.1, but in 2.0 and prior to that, they all suck, and I hate them all. They all stink badly, and they're very bad. Anyways, let's move on to something, well, I can say more positive things about. Castle Eggman Zone is fine. It's not the best zone, and just like Green Flower and Techno Hill, this wasn't its first appearance. Its first appearance in SRB2 was in Demo 4, as an unlockable for getting all the Chaos Emeralds. Now it's a main stage, and, well, it makes sense to be the final stage here. It's a pretty fun level for a final stage. It's not really hard. Like, you're gonna have trouble with this level your first time going through it, but it's, when you know what you're doing, it is a cakewalk. But anyways, let's move on to another more, let's move on to the final traditional level, Castle Eggman Zone Act 2. Castle Eggman 2 is not the level for new players. You will have to use a guide for this one. This one, on your first try, you will not know what to do at all. It is a very confusing level, and it's very hard on the first try, so I wouldn't advise playing it without a guide on your first playthrough. But Castle Eggman 2 in final demo, and only final demo, sucks and is pretty bad. Even though I don't have much trouble with it, it's still pretty bad. And now I will move on to a more, now let's move on to a boss for the first time. And the final boss of this demo, at least. Here we are, the final boss of this demo, at least. It is very underwhelming, but, well, that's the point. It's, well, the final boss of a final demo, this was the actual final demo, and this isn't the final boss of the final game. You'll see what I mean in my 2.2 review that will come up soon. But, anyways, let's just finish this and off one for, let's just let it happen, and, the final boss is bad. There's nothing else I have to say. It all sucks, it sucks bad, it's very crude, and it's very unbased. That's all I have to say about this boss. It's not good at all. Now, after this, there's no more zones. Even though in the in this trailer from September of 2000, almost 6 years before this demo released, the trailer was released at stage 2000, and it said only over 9 zones of play. But in here, this is where it ends. So, that's it. So, here it is, the end of the game. It's a mediocre game, it's a mess of a game, and for being made in the fucking Doom engine, it's very impressive that they even tried to do this at all, and it's still going. Anyways, it's not the best of the best. Anyways, this demo is not one of the better ones. It's actually one of the worst ones. It got, I can't really call this one good. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and join in my Discord server. Just join that as well, if you want to tell me your opinions on Robo Blast 2, final demo. I'm also gonna link the I'm also gonna link the place to download it in the description, and you can also download it. I'm gonna link the place to download the good version in the description and this version. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Turn on notifications, like and subscribe, join the Discord server, all that shit, follow my Twitter. Yeah, you know the drill. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for
Tragic
playing
events
SRB2
in history. Sonic's dead. I'm jumping over a plane. He forgot his parachute.
Visit the SRB2 website at www.srb2.org for news and updates. Poke around the editions section of the website. There you can download home-brewn levels, characters, and more. Stop by the SRB2 chat room. The place is never empty, and it's also a great way to find people to play a net game with. Well, now you're being sent back to the title screen. If you haven't already, try playing as a different character to uncover more secrets and hidden items. Did you get all those Chaos Emeralds?